Nah? Yeah, it's fun. I'll tell you right now. Watch. Stay tuned. Watch this. Um, radius. Notice radius is going to be half of 14. 14 is a diameter. So you know this is the diameter because over the middle here. Whenever the number is over the middle, Serato, I'm talking, buddy. Whenever it's over the middle, it's referring from here to here. The radius then is half of 14, which is going to be 7. The diameter, yes, the diameter would be 14. Right, so the radius is 7, so let's go put 7 here. And we're going to take that puppy to the second power. That's the diameter. The radius is 7. So the diameter is always from one end of the circle to the other. The radius is always halfway from the middle to the outside. And so the formula is asking for the radius. And so now we have decisions to make. We can either multiply or do the exponent first. And we remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. She says do the exponent first. So the area then, I'm going to do the exponent first because please excuse. E comes before multiplication. So, right, but that's only if there's stuff to do in the parentheses. If there's only one number in the parentheses, that just means multiplication. I was still talking to. Thank you, sir. So if there's only one number in parentheses, that just means multiplication. So we're going to go to exponent. So 7 times 7 is 49. Here we go, 3.14 times 49. See, I think you're right. Notice what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to put area as approximately. I'm not going to put equal because we just use an approximation of pi. It's like a rough estimate versus the exact. So I'm going to put 3.14 times, let me talk, please. Let's take turns. Times 49 equals 153.49. Notice now, square units. Square units, that's what area is. It's how many squares fit inside the circle. So sit down, you had a question? Gotcha, sorry. Let me go Dodger blue for the circumference. Now again, circumference is just the outside. It's like a fancy word for perimeter of a circle. So let me go back to my formula table. Circumference formula is, you have two to choose from. Check it out. Whatever one you prefer. You have circumference equals 2 times pi times the radius or pi times the diameter. Whatever one floats your boat, knock yourself out. You have two to choose from. They mean the same thing. So 2 pi r or pi times the diameter. I grew up with a 2 pi r, so I'll just use that one. So here we go. All right, here we go. Circumference then equals, let me talk please. Thank you, have a seat. 2 times pi times the radius, write that down with me. Again, you don't have to use that version. You could do the pi times the diameter version, doesn't matter. So right now, I'm going to figure out how many units are around the circle. So circumference then, here we go, is 2 times 3.14. The radius again is half the diameter, which is in this case is 7. Well, that's the area, huh? We're doing circumference right now. Just the outside perimeter. So let's see, I'll just type this garbage in my calculator here. So I got 6.28 times 7. So circumference then, and let me do approximate, by the way. Approximately, notice, because I replaced pi with 3.14, I used the approximation symbol. Pi is not exactly 3.14, it's approximately 3.14. So I got 43, when I type all that garbage out, it's 43.96 units. No, that's because it's not area. It's just normal units. Gonzalez got the giggles today. Questions on example 4. Question on example 4. Let's do one more shape. We're going to do a trapezoid this time. And then we're going to do the table talk after. Go for it, Diaz. So go ahead and copy down example 5. Pretty intense. Very good, Serato. Say again? Okay, cool. This is example 5. Thanks for sharing what you thought. I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was. Come on, gentlemen. Go ahead and draw this trapezoid. There's two sides that are parallel. And notice the height is now touching the top, that would be the base. This will be the last example before we do our table talk. So the area, this is the funkiest one out of all of them. There's a weird formula for trapezoid. And it says, notice 1/2, both bases, B sub 1 and B sub 2 are both bases, times the height. So you have to add both bases and multiply it by the height. That's the weirdest formula out of all the shapes. But all you got to remember is that the bases are the two sides that are parallel on a trapezoid. So let me go and write that out. So 1/2 base sub 1 plus base sub 2 times the height. And the bases are just the two sides that are parallel. Notice the two sides that are parallel are the sides that have the arrows. Here and here. So this would be base 1 and base 2 that I'm going to plug into the formula. Hey, what's going on out there? Watch the language, Ramirez. Shh. Thank you. So base 1, base 2, let me go and plug those puppies in. Here we go. Area then is 1/2 15 plus 7. Notice that those are the two sides that are parallel in a trapezoid. Those are always the bases. Right, Sedano? Right here, buddy. And then the height, 90 degrees with the base. Look at, like I went over on the triangle, 90 degrees with the base is going to be 10. And the rest is just, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Let's do parentheses first, exactly. So in this case, we do parentheses first because there's stuff to do in there. There's stuff to add. Here we go, 1/2, nice, 22 times 10. Now at this point, this is nothing but multiplication, so I can multiply the times the 22 first if I wanted to, or I can multiply the 22 times the 10 if I wanted to, it doesn't matter. I'll just go 1/2 times 22. That's going to be 11. It's the same as 22 divided by 2 times 10. 11 times 10 is 110. 110 what, though?
Square unit.
Exactly. Square units.
Can I put U square? Or?
That's cool. I'm going to go U square. Go for it. So you don't get a hand cramp. What do you guys think? And the goal is to have as much as you have, right? Is that the goal? Let's go, Grab a board, easel board.